One. All right, folks. How y'all doing? My name's Kenneth McLaurin. Y'all in the Kenneth McLaurin Comedy Room. Today I got my man Timmy Sherill. What's up, Timmy?
Hey, what's going on, Kenny?
Timmy is the owner of what I consider the best club in the southeast of the universe, Nutt St Comedy Room in Wilmington, North Carolina, the port city. It is on the bottom of the soapbox. I think it's what, 215?
255.
255
North
Front Street. Yes,
Yeah.
the first time I came, I went the wrong way. So we're just going to talk to Timmy a little bit. He's going to tell us about the club scene, what it's like to be a club owner, and then we're just going to have a little conversation. So, Timmy, what's going on with you?
Oh, not much, man. Just running a club.
Running a club. How long has Nutt Street been here?
I opened it up 2 years ago, June of 2009. So 2 years and 1 month.
So how's it been going so far?
It's been good, man. It's actually a lot of stuff is really coming together now. So a lot of the legwork I did in the beginning years is now starting to come together. And then the thing about becoming a comedy club owner is I've created my own prison cell. So I don't get to go out anymore and do if I leave, then I feel like I've left a newborn baby, on the side of a road somewhere, and I've got nobody to take care of it. So
okay,
I've been a club owner for 2,
and
so when I built this place, I kind of built it from an audience member's point of view, but also from a comic's point of view, from the stage. So every little area in here has a purpose. It's like the comics that come in here, they're really having a good time, and they're going out and telling their friends, and they do consider it one of the top 3 clubs in the country to play, as far as just the intimacy of it. I've been doing comedy for 7 years, so I go out once in a while. I'm at a level now to where I'm getting some feature work, one-nighters, stuff like that. It's a long road, Kenny.
I understand, man. Hey, I'm on the road. I
Right.
understand. What about being a comedian has helped you or made this experience at Nutt Street as a club different than others?
That's one of the reasons people like performing here so much, because I am a comic and I get it. I get it. First of all, I realize there's no money in comedy.
Right.
So there's no, there ain't no fortune to be made on the road or here. So but I've learned that it's the reward of listening to people laugh. There's nothing I like more than being upstairs, taking care of the door, and hearing a roar of laughter, come up the stairs or on the back patio or something like that. Yeah, but being a comic, I think it helps me to kind of get it, and so that's why comics like playing here. They come in here and they're like, okay, well, this is being run by a comic, and he knows kind of the shitty side of the business. And it is a business.
Yeah,
it's a business.
Right.
And the people in the control of this business, a lot of times aren't very. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I've only been doing it for 2 years, and I think I've been lucky. The first place I ever went on stage was here at Nutt Street.
Right.
It was the very first time, and I still have the video recording, and I cannot watch it anymore because I feel like I was so terrible. But I was really excited because it was a good vibe. I remember I came up to the counter, and I was wondering, am I going to go on stage? But one of the comedians was like, hey, you need to go. You need to go up on stage. And he encouraged me, and everybody else there was real welcoming and encouraging. And that's something else I find that's different from here than a lot of other comedy places. Other comedy clubs, you go in as a new person on the open mic night, and they're not really as warm here. They're sort of frigid.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They are. And that's one thing I don't want to happen here. I want to give everybody an opportunity, and I put people on stage that for the first time, and I try to say, hey, this is a very safe environment. This is the safest room you'll ever start, your comedy in. I feel it that way because I think it is very supportive. And we'll have people go on stage and they'll do really well, and the comics in the back of the room are actually high-fiving each other because they're finally getting, they're finally having a really good set. When they may have taken a year to get there. So everybody's very supportive of each other, and it's not always like that. It's I try to keep the competition. I like the competition in writing, but I don't want anybody thinking, oh, I'm better than somebody else, or they shouldn't be on stage.
Oh yeah, I agree. Comedy's so fickle. I tell people, it's like golf. It's not you against other comedians. It's you against the audience. You against the audience.
You never know who's going to have a great night.
Right. You're right about that.
I've had some people that couldn't get a laugh for a year, and then they had the best night of the open mic, which is fun to watch.
Oh, it is. It is. One thing I do like about the club is that you open it up on Mondays for people to come in and just write.
Yeah,
Like,
we're that's something that's kind of weird. Is like I open it up to people to come and be creative. So we have a writers group on Monday,
right.
and they come down here, and a lot of times I'm not really even here because that's kind of like my Saturday night because my Sunday is my Friday, because I get off work. But I'm here sometimes. I try to come here and at least give some sort of mentorship, But they write on Mondays, and then Tuesdays we have an improv troupe that comes in here and rehearse.
Right.
And then they perform on Wednesdays, and Thursdays open mic, and Friday and Saturdays my national act. So this place is really empty only one night, and that's Sundays.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So they're getting free. I wouldn't even say it's free because they support the room.
Right.
So I think to open the doors for them, if they're going to be here 2-3 nights a week, supporting what's going on and learning, then they should have, I can unlock the doors on a Monday, let them come down here and get some stage time on a writer's table and, get on their feet with some new stuff.
Oh, it's good. I was here this past Monday.
Oh, were you? How was it?
Yeah, actually it was good. Phelps came by, Piccolo came by,
Uh-huh.
and I enjoyed it. Got up on stage, have your jokes written down, go through your jokes. People give you real good feedback.
Yeah, and it's instant feedback, too.
Yeah.
So you can take it or leave it, if you don't want to.
I'm glad. I think I have 2 B jokes that just went up to like A minuses. So
Oh, that's good.
I'm excited about that. And like Timmy said, he wasn't here. It was just the comics, and I think that was just great. They respect the space. They love what Timmy is. That Timmy makes it available to them. So
Yeah.
it's really good. I enjoyed it.
I think because I consider, it's my space, but I think it's our space. You know what I mean? Like I really think that we're creating a scene here that's like not just mine. I don't want to just claim it. I want to. I stuck my neck out and opened it
Right.
up, but at the same time, the support they give is just as important as the venue I provide. So, that's why I think it's just as much their space as it is mine, and I think that's the comic point of view coming out in me, and
Right.
not the club owner. I'm trying to stay as less business as possible, but it's kind of getting hard. 'Cause now it's all of a sudden it's like becoming a popular spot, and I can't like just throw anybody up anymore.
I know. Last couple of times I've been down here, the open mic's been 21, 22
Yeah,
people.
we used to have about 20 comics, at least 20.
At least 20.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And then as far as the room,
and I run it tight. It's like you may only get 4 minutes, but it's a tight show. It's an hour and a half.
Right.
Maybe an hour 45 at the most, but that's only if we're behind. And I think the audience appreciates that because they know they're not going to get stuck here for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Listening to comedy.
And it's a good audience. Is another thing I'm
very
impressed about it.
Very savvy audiences in Wilmington, which have been great. It's
Yeah.
been great and a lot of people come here every week.
Every
week to watch comedy.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing, Anna. I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. This is my favorite club to perform. I've had an opportunity to perform for some nice people. I'm plugging myself now. Kyle Grooms.
Yep.
Yeah. D. Militant. And then I've seen some really great comics come through. Why don't you tell us about some of the people who come through here?
We've had Kyle Kinane was in here.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. Rory Scovel, Jesse Joyce, Dave Waite, Drew Fraser, who's a veteran in this
Right.
business. I've got Tracy Smith coming this weekend. I've got Rick Shapiro, who was on HBO's Lucky Louie.
Right.
He's coming in a couple of weeks. I've just had, and the way it started was I was like, okay, I opened the club and I remember looking at, how you look at videos all the
Right.
time, right? Comedy videos and
Yeah.
stuff. And I remember seeing people that I like and go, well, let me approach them and see if they'll come in and do a room. And a lot of them, not even knowing what this thing was all about, came in on the first year and went away and told their friends, and then they would call, and now it's just kind of snowballing to where people call, all the time. But it's good people that are calling,
Right.
So it's, I got Shane Moss coming in
Okay.
couple of months. So it's I'm booking some pretty good stuff. I book the people I like,
Well, hey,
and that's what keeps it.
That's what keeps it
Keeps
going.
it fun, yeah.
Right.
I mean, I know the audience has a voice too, but yeah, but Well, actually, the thing is though, like, you know, in the larger markets, as you know, you don't get to get on stage.
No,
So that's one
not
thing
at
I
all.
like about here, is that like I'll throw a Kenny McLaurin up before he's ready to give him the stage time. But like I think that pushes comics to like, you know, to a better a level. Like I think a comic that's been in the game a year here
Right.
is equal to comics that have been in the game like 5 years in Atlanta. Or but not to say that the Atlanta guys aren't funny, but we're getting more stage time here. They're not
That's
getting.
true.
It takes them 5 years to get 2, 3, 4, 5 years to get as much stage time. These guys are on stage every week, which
Right.
is unheard of.
Yeah, you're right.
And then I'll throw you up, you know, on a guest spot, you know, which helps me, you know, and helps you guys. So the budget's small around here.
Hey, but it's always free water.
Free water. But
Always
and
free
the
water.
thing is, you get to open up for you know,
Kyle Grooms,
Gee,
yeah,
who
I
gets
know.
to do that?
It's amazing.